Okay, I start recording now, yeah? I am
Mhm.
recording.
Cannot give cartoon.
That who that who is that?
He cannot listen. He don't want give
You can mute
cartoon.
the.
Mommy, he don't want give cartoon. Mommy,
Who's baby
he
crying?
don't want
You
give
just mute your.
cartoon.
You can mute your audio on the left. This one. Okay,
He
that's good.
talk.
Yeah, I can see.
He don't want give cartoon. Mommy, he don't want give cartoon.
Multiple notification can share.
I don't want this cartoon.
What cartoon, baby?
Alah, one cartoon. Baby want cartoon.
He just watching
This lah, mommy.
Oh,
What's wrong with
sorry, it's my son.
Oh,
They
okay.
can hear you. They can hear you. They can hear you.
Pergilah, dia tengok kartun dulu. It's okay. Oh, this is a gallery view. Gallery view is like this, but I don't know how to broadcast the.
Share screen.
Okay, screen. Okay, you got this one, the share
Okay.
screen. You got this
Yes.
one, right? This one share screen, but this one only can last to 40 minutes, so it's okay. This one is only a trial. It's still quite complicated to me lah, because I haven't had the opportunity to study how to use the Zoom. But later on, because since Zoom only allow for 40 minutes, UPM don't have the license for Zoom. So we go to the Google Meet now. By using Google Meet, I think Google Meet is easier. Hold on, yeah. Xiang, are you singing, Xiang? It's a Chinese song.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, hold on, yeah. I want to share screen. Okay, first of all, I would like to refresh again now. Refresh again in terms of what we have done for the past month now. A few weeks ago, what we have done so far. In the previous class, we only managed to conduct 3 class, right? How many 3 class, right? 3 saja kan? Atusa Syahidi tu siapa?
Oh.
Nani? Diam je Nani. Sorry lah, my eye got problem a bit. Tak berapa nampak my mata ni. So, really trouble for me. My left eye. Adi, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Puasa ini, Adi?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Nani, your phone is mute. It's okay, tak apa, Nani. You just respond. You can open your phone.
What happened there, Sangeeta?
Oh my God.
God, noisy.
It's okay lah, tak apa. First trial ni, still hiccup lah. I just want to know how many lecturer already started with the class online? Was there any lecturer started already the online class? Ada?
Our son not yet, doctor.
So far not yet,
So far not yet.
Oh, consider me.
Sorry, I mute already.
It's okay, but control the environment over there. That's why I was thinking I want to move into my room. Easier for me to control the audio, right? But since my working places is a bit somewhere next to my living room, and then difficult also lah. Right. Sometimes our kids just playing around, talking somewhere here, but they are all at the kitchen now. So how you prepare the kitchen, huh?
Done already.
For iftar, you already bought this Grab food, huh?
I cook already, doctor.
Oh, you cook already, very early?
Yalah, kelas 4:30 takut habis lambat.
Prepare early lah.
Prepare early,
Prepare already, Doktor. Ya.
Okay lah, tak apalah you all ni. That's why I was thinking to do at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock, but maybe some of you are rushing and then our stomach is apa ni, masa tu dah
Kenyang.
dah kenyang, and then we can further the discussion for quite long, right? So
Yeah,
5 o'clock right this, then after this you are rushing for buka lagi, right? 5 o'clock macam mana? 9 o'clock okay ke Adi? Adi? Ustaz, tanya Ustaz dulu lah. Ustaz Terawih di Imam.
Saya okey je sebab kita tak masak je.
9 o'clock I mean.
Oh, 9.
Ha.
9 should be okay. Rasa sempat kalau nak tarawih sempat dah.
Sempat kan.
Sempat tarawih tapi yang lain-lain lah.
So I was thinking also just to give my opinion lah.
Terawih 8 rakaat cukup lah.
Betul lah. Tak payahlah banyak-banyak kan.
Ni duk tunjuk six pack apa pula ni.
Oh, sorry.
Beranjat jawab tadi. Rupanya tapak tangan lah. Wow.
Mana ada six pack?
Nampak tapak tangan rupanya dia duk ngejar-ngejar gitu lah.
Jadi ni kelas. Ini kelas.
Main-main. Bulan puasa ni.
Apa ini free and easy ya. Tapi jangan yang tiba-tiba ni nanti bangun. Somebody bangun tiba-tiba pakai baju atas, nanti pakai kain tuala je.
Alright.
Bangun tak apa, it's okay. We try to make our discussion lively a bit lah, rather than just talking about the classroom, about our course. Boring juga lah. For this time around, it's okay lah for us to start discuss about our common things, right? Water, semua, everything. So since this one also we last only 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes. So 40 minutes, I think later on for today class we just do only 40 minutes just to familiarize ourselves. I give you some notes. I was supposed to share with you the note on the communication, and I think we have done two lecture note already. The only one next coming that I want to discuss today was supposed to be the communication and decision making is on the information, and it's important on decision making. This is the note. What is it? I was supposed to share you this screen. Hold on. Decision making. Sorry lah, I couldn't because saya punya mata ni pun ada problem sikit. My glass semua tak boleh nak. I couldn't do check up on my eye. Information and decision making. This is supposed our note. I'll share you in the information and decision making. The WhatsApp group. Yeah. I'll share you on the WhatsApp group. I'll share you on the WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group. Information and it's important in decision making. Okay. Yeah, I already shared on but I will share also in Putra Blast. Information and decision making. Alright, okay, I'll share the screen again. Okay, before we move to this, I don't want to be interrupted by the shutdown on the system after 44 minutes, right? After the Zoom will shut down after 40 minutes. So we refresh again who is Kaiman batik ya? Syah.
Oh.
Kain plekat, doktor, kain batik.
Cantik background.
Cantik background semua.
Memang sengaja cari tu kan, Man.
Biasanya news anchor kan, news anchor. So saya tu ramal lagi cuaca. Dia kat Australia.
Ni kat rumah ke ni?
Kat rumah.
Ni kat Australia.
Kat rumah? Syah balik ke?
Taklah. Kat dalam bilik lah.
Oh.
Oh, you kat mana? Kat kampus ke? Syah?
Kat dalam kampus,
Healing the
doktor.
campus,
Ya Allah.
doktor.
You duduk, you stay at campus tak?
Stay in campus.
You jadi fellow ke jadi apa? No, you are just stay at campus.
Kita jadi orang biasa je.
Okay. So not many students. You also receive the bantuan makanan tak?
Ada bantuan makanan.
Oh, bagus lah. Okay lah tu. You stay at campus, at least save your money what?
Ya, Alhamdulillah lah.
Still many students stranded over there, right? But you are going back on this coming 27 supposed to be today, right? They depart you all the students staying at
Yes. Yesterday for that zone utara. So coming soon tak tahu lagi bila. So dia lepaskan saya punya zone selatan.
Oh, you Johor JB lah.
Ya.
Okay.
Merah. Merah terus.
Merah lah tu.
Do you see my screen over here on the left? Ada ke?
Ya. Can see.
KOM5319. This one to be discussed nah, this one. Yeah.
Clear, sir.
I think yang ni ke?
Clear.
Satu lagi. Ya.
How to use
This one. Salah ke masa ni.
Oh. Okay.
Ya, ada perubahan sikit. Not
Oi, siapa yang duduk tepi jalan tu?
Minyak kecil.
bunyi motor pula berjalannya. Okay, assignment. Discuss about assignment. Assignment, the first assignment. Okay, we move to the assignment, right? I have given the group assignment to do the strategic communication and the TRACCOM study on the organization, right? That one kita proceed, right? We proceed that one. So baru ni siapa ada share the content, right? Apa yang share baru ni the content? So, try to refresh again.
Syah, ni ada ni konten yang doktor dah bagi tu.
The content yang kita bagi hari tu, right?
Content yang before, yeah.
So do you have any problem getting the information? Okay. Abstract, keyword, intro, problem statement, research question. This one, all the set up normally when you do all the format for the paper presentation lah. And this is also almost similar lah, meaning that you must have the abstract, keyword, intro, problem statement, research question, research objective, background of organization and instruction, methodology of research, result and finding, summary and conclusion, draft interview and question, bibliography, and copy of strategic planning document. So since we will do the class through the through the online classes for the next one month, all right? This one we will conduct until 1 month. I don't think that the MCO will be extended until May, right? I don't think so. After Raya, we will start again our classes definitely lah. So I don't think it will be extended until Raya. Otherwise, the economy will be plumb. So we focus our class on the assignment because I feel not very comfortable using this to do the teaching over the online. So we try to discuss more on the assignment, what we have to do for the assignment, right? So we already discussed. So far, we only discussed only one assignment, right? For this one, for the individual assignment, we haven't discussed yet, right?
The one lah individu doktor.
Yalah, itulah
Doktor.
saya.
Due date dia
This one.
postpone ke?
This one,
For the
yeah.
assignment.
This assignment, this one, according to the semester lah. We extend according to the semester. Because the semester after Raya will be extended, right, until July, if I'm not mistaken.
July.
Right. So the assignment, this one considered to be a big assignment. The first assignment, this one is considered to be a big assignment. And then I don't want just to waste the time because you need to do some interview, right? We need to have some sort like a quality assignment lah. So, how many group we have? About 10 ke? Berapa? Berapa agaknya kita ada? How many we have? How many group we have for the in our class?
Not sure, doktor, nanti kita finalize balik dalam group WhatsApp.
Okay, so we finalize again the number of the group. So before we proceed, around 10 we can do discussion over here lah. We give 5 minutes. You present to me what you want to do. So for the next class meeting, next class on Tuesday, you show it to me what you want to cover in your story in terms of the people who you interview, the informant, right? The informant, your research objective, your research question to be answered, and then maybe some, this one no theory, right? You can find some theory. I will share some with you some of this note on this strategic communication. But strategic communication, this is not actually it is part of the communication and decision making, but it's not included straightforward inside the course outline. All right. So this is part of the study or strategic communication. STRATCOM is part of the study to study how strategically we in organization make decisions. So STRATCOM is more on the communication. It's part of the strategic part of the communication and decision making. All right. Okay. The first assignment. So next week, all group to present me the what you want to cover in your story, in the paper. Right? It's easy for me to determine, just to discuss with you who you want to interview, what are the improvement maybe we can do in terms of the some sort of like a proposal, not long proposal, about 10 to 15 minutes each to discuss 10 minutes or 5 minutes each to discuss about the very quick to discuss about what you want to do on your first assignment. Right? Because it's considered to be a big assignment. So next week, please prepare me with PowerPoint and then you can show to me like this. Now you can share the screen. Okay? Based on the content that's available over here. And then the one thing that you forgot here is about the theory. So I will pass to you some of the theory available, or you can Google the strategic communication theory. Strategic communication. Just Google STRATCOM. There is plenty of information about the STRATCOM, strategic communication. So something that is widely being discussed now in every organization, especially in Malaysia, on the use of strategic communication to disseminate information to the stakeholders, right?
Theory have to present next week also, or
I will share with you in the Putra Blast the theory, and also here in the WhatsApp group some of the theory. I already download some of the information, haven't yet to send it to you. Yeah, this one. I mean that full research paper. That means that you want your full research paper, something like this lah, right? But you look at, they are now in the journal paper, in journal write-up, normally they have to think some best, not like complete, like macam you do your thesis lah, but partially about 15 to 20 pages, including the bibliography.
15 to 20.
15 to 20. Maybe the research objective, not that many lah, 3 research objective or 2 research objective, because if you want to discuss in depth, it's too long. So your methodology is definitely, we don't want to do any quantitative analysis, right? It's only the informant, in-depth interview. So you can conduct your in-depth interview using the Skype with any your friends. Do you have any problem with getting access to these people?
Doctor, we must interview the person from organization lah.
Online pun tak apa, interview online like this is okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not necessary to face-to-face interview. Now, everybody understand there is not so much difference between conducting in-person interview or using online interview. You can do online interview with anybody over there. That's much more easier lah. People, I think, right now quite reluctant to meet in person, right? So you can conduct. Do you find any problem conducting the interview?
Attendara சொல்லிருக்கேன்.
Tengoklah, next week kita discuss. Next week you discuss. Okay, and then you come out also the potential person.
I got class.
Right, but the most 5 or 3, 5, something like that, right? Tak banyak pun dalam tu kan. You, the CEO, maybe the director inside the organization, a few director, different departments. I can share you some of the this one is the project for the Master Corporate Com project lah, because I got 2 students last semester. Siapa nama dia? Maybe you kenal kot. Siapa ni? Ada Japan staff yang India tu, apa nama dia? His name is apa nama dia? Saya lupa dah. She did on the Japan strategic communication. The problem they are facing, the activity that they conduct, the problem they are facing in implementing the strategic communication in the organization.
Sakun lah, Doctor.
Sakundala. Your friend lah?
Yes.
Sakundala and siapa lagi? Adrin je. What's her name? I know Irene. She did the same thing, the same pattern, because on the strategic communication, because of the demand right now. I have another conference to be attended on the strategic communication in London, supposed to be on this coming September, but it's already postponed to 2021. So the strategic communication become a very important topic right now, ever since that in Malaysia as well, in every organization, right? How to communicate strategically using the tool, the communication tool. Okay, so how much minutes left we have for this one, for this session? A minute lagi. So it's too short.
Doctor, the research question should be general or specific?
You can do specific research question. Alright. I give you example lah yang Sakun, I will give you some example, Sakun research paper, and then you can find out. Don't copy nanti, otherwise the people will be all similar, right? So there are certain area that you want to discover. Alright. Maybe the activity, maybe the problem. One research question is, the first is maybe what type of activity conducted. This one is general lah. Kan, apa, what type of activity conducted, what type of strategic communication activity conducted. Strategic communication activity include the meeting, the use of social media or something. And then there's one theory that always govern the strategic communication is Barrett. Barrett, B-A-R-R-E-T. Kalau you tengok dekat, hold on ya. Dekat sini, you do the Google search. Google. Ada banyak kat sini hold on. Barrett.com. I type here on the right. Communication. I already download a lot of strategic communication PDF. Because most of the research defining strategic communication is what is that? One. Here. Not this one. So I will share with you. Barrett, B-A-R-R-E-T. Hold on, yeah. B-A-R-R-E-T. B-A-R-R-E-T. Barrett. Okay, Deborah J. Barrett, this one. One example of the paper written by Barrett. It falls under the corporate communication. The title, article information, written by Deborah J. Barrett, 202, change communication, using strategic employee communication to facilitate major changes. This one is corporate communication journal. Change communication using strategic employee, this one is strategic employee communication. You can focus on employee maybe, or you can focus on the overall organization, but according to this paper, it's more on the employee communication. Because under the communication, right, there are certain, we call it the stakeholder in our communication, right? In organizational communication, OPR, we have the public of the public relation. Public of public relation is considered to be the internal organization is part of our public, right? It's part of our stakeholder. The employee also part of the important stakeholder. You can choose any of the scope that you want to cover, or whether that you want to focus more on the employee, or you want to focus on the strategic communication on social media. But according to the perspective of the certain organization, for example, you got Japan, for example, Jabatan Penerangan. So how you do your strategic communication using the social media, right? Focus on certain aspect, not on overall, right? Because when you do overall, everybody will do the same thing. So it doesn't expand our knowledge, right? So different people, you focus on the different perspective, but still under the topic of strategic communication. All right, strategic communication on the using social media for example, using social media for the strategic communication. That what people widely discuss right now lah, how to use the social media for strategic communication for the outsiders, right? For the public. That one is one of the examples. And then for this paper, for example, change communication using strategic employee communication to facilitate major changes. So maybe in your organization, you want to introduce some changes to certain some department. So maybe you want to transform a bit in terms of the vision and mission of organization. Or maybe you want to do on something that related to the strategic STRATCOM. How the organization, this one example lah, how the organization communicate the strategic communication, their strategic planning in their strategic communication by using strategic communication. So as we discussed last time, right, the strategic planning, vision, mission, and objective of the organization spelled out. So I don't remember. Now I'm getting confused. The assignment, the big assignment I gave it to you last time, is about strategic communication or strategic planning?
Strategic planning.
Strategic communication. Planning.
Oh, strategic planning, ya betul lah. Strategic planning.
Betul kan, Doktor?
Strategic planning.
So dia ada go vision and mission or objective.
More to
The
planning.
organization objective.
Anybody have already started using doing this thing?
Doctor, sikit-sikit.
Because
your assignment was on review and analysis on the strategic planning, right? Because my group, we have started already actually.
What you started?
I took the strategic planning for higher education ministry, and we are analyzing and reviewing already.
That one is good already.
So
That's good. This one is okay. So proceed for this one. So that's why next week I want to see. This one is some of the ideas, right? Some of the ideas.
We will present this next week lah, Doctor. It's not an issue, is it?
Not an issue. You can present next week. Their proposal, okay?
Okay, Doctor.
Okay, present to me proposal. This one, those who haven't started anything can look into this thing. This is some idea for you lah to relate between the strategic communication and the strategic planning, because strategic communication and strategic planning is almost identical, right? Difficult for people sometimes to differentiate between the what is strategic communication, what is the strategic planning. Strategic planning is more on the giving the planning, vision, mission, right? But strategic communication, how to communicate the communication inside, how to communicate communication within the organization, right? Especially with regard to the strategic planning, right? So there are several tools. If you browse the article, journal article written by Barrett, right? Deborah Barrett, some strategic tool in changes process. This is what? Banyak article written by Deborah sini. I will share with you in the WhatsApp as well as in the Putra Blast. Okay, one more thing. Your assignment should be submitted to Putra Blast, right? But I do not know. I don't remember whether they already uploaded, because recently we have a problem to access to all the lecturer. We got the problem to access to Putra Blast. So some of the note uploaded by the lecturer is already gone. I don't know what's problem with Putra Blast. But I just want to check with you, how many of you have already access to Putra Blast? Is there any problem when you're accessing the Putra Blast?
Okay.
Huh?
So good.
No problem.
Even we last week we attempt to send a quiz about 2-3 page like that. She just
go
very smooth. I think
Gone
last week.
Can get nah. No problem.
No problem.
So far,
Because
Assignment
yesterday, especially the lecturer we were discussing in the WhatsApp group, communication department WhatsApp group. We are having some problem to access to the Putra Blast. Some of the note uploaded by the lecturer is gone, and then I have to so Dr. Titi, Dr. Titi, some lecturer, Dr. Zul also having the same problem to access, and Dr. Akmal also having the same problem to access to the Putra Blast. But I tried to I promised with some of you to upload something, but still I'm having problem to access it. I'm not sure whether the problem with my password or something, because I remember my password is all using the single sign in. There shouldn't be any problem with single sign in, right? But certain there shouldn't be any problem. Supposed to be lah. But I don't know. I have the problem to access to the Putra Blast. But it's okay, tak apa. I still upload, and then I will, apart from uploading to the Putra Blast, I will upload also to the WhatsApp group lah, right? For this Deborah Barrett, Deborah Barrett, 2002. She started writing about this strategic communication from 2002. So I think I've given to some of you the strategic planning note, right? Before this, have I? Ada tak saya? Have I given to you some note on the strategic planning? Belum lagi. Okay, I will share.
Ada not notes lah, Doctor.
PDF file. Any PDF file.
PDF file of UPM,
Got three.
Got 3, right? Okay, those are some of the important note on the. Let me check again. Important note on the decision making, communication and decision making. On the strategic planning. Hold on,
Ada orang datang. Buka. Tak. Siapa buka lagi adik?
For this one, hold on, I think I've given to you
The file that doctor gave us is only the PDF of UPM strategic plan.
the UPM. Now I'm sharing some more. I keep a lot of this strategic planning course. Strategic planning. Okay, I share it now. Hold on. This is among the note now, important note for the strategic planning. And again, I will send some more on Putra Blah. Once it's ready, tonight I will do some to do some housekeeping and share with you some of the note on the strategic planning and also strategic communication on the StratCom. All right. Okay, next meeting will be conducted using the Google Meet. All right. Google Meet is a bit simpler to use because if you are in front of the PC or laptop, you don't need to download anything. You just go to Zoom, and then you accept my invitation, and then you can straight away. But it's advisable for you to download the Google Meet, like in case you want to use the Google Meet to have your group discussion with your friend, or if you don't need, you maybe can use any other software, Hangout ke apa-apa. But for the purpose of our classes, we will be using the Google Meet for our meeting. Okay, we only have this online classes for a month, meaning that for 4 weeks lah, 4 minggu saja 4 weeks only. For
1 week, 1 semester, right?
Yeah, 1 week, 1 meeting, all right? Okay, 1 week, 1 meeting. For today, I do not intend. So how long? Dah pukul 6, 5:55. So I don't have much time to discuss about the content of the courses. Because I'm supposed to discuss with you this topic. The importance of information in decision making. So this is supposed to be the notes we'll be discussing today. But since we got only a few minutes left for us to use this software, please read about this. Read this note because it's important to clarify why. What are the linkage between the strategic communication, strategic planning, as well as in the decision making courses. So
okay,
all right.
How many pages?
This one not many lah. This one is about
31.
31. PowerPoint not much lah, but actually this one is a note from the book. It's already compressed from the book. So if you read the book, it's much more thicker lah. There's more pages, but this one is already simplified. into the PowerPoint presentation, class PowerPoint.
Okay,
okay, any before 5 o'clock, before 6 o'clock, anything you want to ask to discuss? We got another 3 minutes.
Doctor, so next week we must do the PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, do the PowerPoint, yeah.
How many pages?
PowerPoint, yeah, you use the PowerPoint macam ni lah, about, the most is about 10 lah, 10, 15 macam tu, 10, 15 slide.
Plus minus.
Okay.
Plus minus lah.
Doctor, the group member, how about the group member?
Yeah, group member that you already discuss, you already formed lah. You already formed, right?
4 in 1.
Yeah.
4 person in one group.
4 person in one group, yes.
Okay, alright. Thank you.
Okay.
So, ada siapa yang belum ada group boleh cari ni yang mana?
Cari Syah.
Okay,
No, Syah already have group.
Since we already changed because of this MCO, so we changed a bit in terms of the what we plan for the class lah. Minimum we should have one program, two assignments we have to do, and then maybe one Hari Raya. After Hari Raya, we'll do one program. Okay?
wow,
Group
Hari Raya program.
Is it
maybe Hari
impossible
Raya
to do a program?
Maybe we can do Hari Raya program lah. Okay?
Raya online.
Hari Raya program, but I will do the live production program, live talk show program to discuss about the. I plan to invite Tuan Haji Borhan from Leskopak because I promised to him several times to invite him.
Leskopak.
From Leskopak to discuss on the issue of copyright. Okay, on the issue of copyright. Copyright, how he managed to bring his product, Ipin, to the world, right? Not only to Malaysia but also to other different countries. The most important issues that he has to overcome is in terms of the copyright issue. Some of the producers in TV station, they are still having the problem in terms of building their own branding, right? Building their own branding on building their own copyright. Right. So that's why to me, to learn from Haji Borhan is very important for the creative industry lah. So how he managed to do the branding is more on the branding of the Upin Ipin. Because when I was in finance, I was telling him, Haji, every product has its maturity. So what you plan for Upin Ipin? You want to do another character to do branding on other character? But he said, no, I just want to sell Upin Ipin. Mati saya akan jual Upin Ipin. So, meaning that Upin Ipin tu dia takkan besar sampai ketua. Itulah saya.
Macam Bobo Boy lah. Kalau Bobo Boy dia membesar.
Bobo Boy membesar ke?
Membesar, Bobo Boy membesar.
Oh, but I don't know. I never
no more
watched.
boy already lah.
But he has spent the Upin Ipin brand to another sector kan, macam dia nak buat theme park.
That is the
which is very good.
That is very good. That one is good lah. That's why I want to know. These people, they have the vision lah in their life. This is what we come again, we discuss about the vision in their life. Sometimes we compare ourselves, right? Kadang-kadang you go back to kampung. This one outside a bit lah from our discussion. You go back to your kampung, you see some people, they are building their mansion, right? On top of the mountain, on top of the hill, right? It's surrounded with the orchard semua. So sometimes I feel, bad to myself lah, because these people, even though they are kampung folk, right? They still can do the training to build one good, nice mansion on top of the mountain, on top of the field, surrounded by the orchard. But we are educated people, we got nothing. We got only houses surrounded by a few yards only, right? So to me, when I go back to my kampung, there are a lot of empty spaces, right, for us to do land, right? We fail to manage this thing. Even people don't go to school, much more better in terms of to fulfill their vision, right? Kita ni tak ada apa-apa. So, come back to Haji Borhan, I can see lah his vision, because he's a businessman, right? Businessmen normally have vision. Maybe because of we have our own work, right? We are workers. We are working with somebody. We are taking salary for our works, right? So we are not pushing hard ourselves to build macam orang ni, just like people, business people, they really strive for to develop their business and their family. So for us, just cukup makan sudah. So that's why I feel envy to these people who stay in kampung. They still can implement their vision, right? Okay, so next week kita jumpa lagi.
Which day?
How about we do the class pukul 9 malam lah, boleh tak?
Ada yang buat 23 rakaat.
Janganlah sampai 20.
Oi,
Buat sikit lah, 5 minit ke.
18 soft, in soft.
23 rakaat, you challenge already Adi Ratno from Jakir. Ustaz pun buat 8 rakaat plus 3. So easier for me because on Tuesday I got 3 class to do, meaning that on Tuesday I have to talk for 3 hours, you know. Undergraduate I got 4 hours. Just now in the morning I got 4 hours for undergraduate, and then for masters another supposed to be 3 hours, but I don't think we can conduct for 3 hours lah. The most normally we can go up for 2 hours lah. No, 2 hours is normal for us to conduct. If I'm talking, just me doing the talking, maybe it will take about 1.5 hours, 2 hours the most. But if you do the discussion, lively discussion, everybody to participate, I think we will not realize, we won't realize that the time is already elapsed, right? Time is moving. So that's why next week we try to do some discussion. It's not only one-way discussion, one-way presentation, but definitely I will present my slide lah. This slide I will present, but I will give you the note handy before the class. Okay. So for today we just discuss about assignment. For next assignment we have another one group assignment to be discussed. By group.
Big group.
Not big
The whole
group.
class, right?
I think
Big group.
2 people enough kot rasanya. 2 or 3 people lah.
Oh, you mean this is not Raya project? There is another project.
Yeah lah, 2 assignment, 2 written assignment, 1 Raya project. Alright. Another written assignment to be your. I don't have also time for me to mark everybody assignment, right? So I also, if you can produce, you can choose up to 3 people like in one group, but not too many until 5 lah. 5 to me considered to be too many. Yeah.
That assignment we discuss later.
The assignment.
Second assignment.
Ni 66 dah ni.
Yeah, second assignment. But all these assignment, I will extend the assignment until the end of the semester.
Wow.
Okay.
Right, but you have to start earlier lah. Yeah, I will give earlier, but because the instruction given by the department, so we have the week 1 to week 7, week 8 to week 14, right? So recently the management, UPM management already extended for the lecturer to key in the mark until the end of the semester. So I don't want to rush for the time now. So I'll give you some ample time for you to do the assignment in order for us to get a quality papers now. But in order for you to submit, but I will check. Okay, regularly we will discuss about the progress of your assignment during our meeting, right? Because we don't want to just for you to pass the assignment to me for me to read. I just want to know the progress, right? The progress of this assignment. For example, this assignment, you present next week. I will also check. So how your progress? What have you done so far? All right. And then in your, please do your Gantt chart as well lah. For next week, you do your Gantt chart. So for how long it will take for you, you plan to complete for this big assignment. Okay.
Okay.
Bulan pertama, week, first week, second week, third week. So when you want to conduct the interview, when you want to conduct the analysis, you want to conduct. So this thing need to be done, and then you have to update to me the progress during during the online discussion. After I do the presentation, in order to for you to take part in the discussion, I will ask also about the progress of your assignment. Okay. Okay, so kita nak berbuka dah. Pukul 6, we got another 1 hour.
Selamat berbuka puasa.
Selamat berbuka puasa for everyone. Thank you for participating today. So Syah, tolong ambil attendance today Syah ya.
Kejap, ada 37 sahaja yang
So there are 3 more people.
Daripada 39 ada 37 yang online, 39 yang mark attendance 37.
Okay, tak apa, ambil lah attendance. Because we did
37 out 39, so please make sure mark your attendance on the Google form.
Done. Done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Syah, for for helping me to do the Google form.
Okay. Better.
Sure.
Alright, thank you very much. We meet again.
Okay, thank you, Doktor.
Next week pukul 9 malam ya.
Okay.
Selamat berbuka.
Boleh.
Bye.
Next week kita cek makanan apa? What the
Menu.
you do for today.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you very much. Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Puasa.
Selamat berbuka puasa.
Okay, bye. Syah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Ma.
Annyeong.
Annyeong sayo.
Annyeong sayo. Okay, annyeong.
Mana nak keluar ni?
Baru nampak Renza. Anul.
Bye.
Anul, where are you right now, Anul? Where are you right now, Anul?
Syahani.
Restaurant.
Where are you right now, Anul?
Really, I don't hear you at all.
South City.
I didn't go back.
You didn't go back. You're in the college.
I stay here with you.
Oh, Renzi
Yeah.
Oh, you still in college?
No. In my apartment.
Where is your apartment? In
South City Plaza.
Oh, South City Plaza.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. We see you again.
Okay, Anul.
Bye.
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 Annyeonghaseyo.
Annyeonghaseyo.